Hello, we arrived in Kuala Lumpur yesterday and today we are doing like a half city tour. My glasses are fogging up so much right now. It is so humid and it's not raining right now. We are starting at a, what was it called? Thean Temple, and yesterday was Chinese New Year, so it is really busy. However, it's quite early in the morning, so it's anticipated to get worse than what this is throughout the day. So there's animals everywhere, but it's also got like the years as well. So if you don't know what your year is, and everyone's just getting the images. My husband's a rabbit and it's Year of the Rabbit. He's very excited. There's like, see, there's, oh, over there as well. There's rabbits everywhere. Belle's not happy. She's an ox and apparently it's the ugliest animal.
Go cuddle it.
She's so embarrassed. She's an ox. Alright, what number do you have, Belle?
6.
You hold it.
6.
6 is such an unlucky number.
How do you know? Down there. 6.
Oh, it's terrible.
What does it say? Nothing comes from nothing. So it wasn't what we were expecting, I guess, because it's the day after Lunar New Year. There was like a dragon show. It was amazing. There were so many things happening. Like every time you turn around, there'd be something else happening. So we're going to the next place now, the King's Palace. So we have arrived to the King's Palace, which is not, it's undergoing renovations here, so you can't like go right up to the front there, but you can see it in the background here. Apparently it opens once a year just after Ramadan, and you can go in and you can have food and drink where the king lives, and the king is here for 5 years and then they change. It's absolutely huge. The detail on this fence is absolutely astounding, and you can see, so the fence line comes along there, and this isn't like part of the main areas, and then the fence runs along here as well, and there are just like these types of bonsai trees everywhere along here. Yesterday it literally poured with rain all day, and today it is not yet raining. The humidity is just like something else. We've just arrived at the National Monument, which is for the fallen soldiers of the early 1900s, I think around like World War II. I'm happy, I'm happy. So it was built in 1963, and it was built by the same, or designed by the same people who did the monument in Washington, I believe. That's what our driver said. Not too sure, may need to fact check that. So yes, we also have a driver. Sometimes I like to go to a city and hire a driver. It was quite cheap as well. I think we paid like 150 Australian dollars for a half-day tour. So in my mind, that's quite cheap. He's just going to take us to like all the key spots today, which is great, like fantastic, because I don't have to worry about public transport with a toddler. So it's a win for us. So this building here is called 118 and it's currently the second tallest building in the world after the one in Dubai, and it is because it is 118 stories high. That is why. We have come to the National Mosque here in Kuala Lumpur, and you can see, or maybe there's like this blue roof here and it's not a dome like other mosques. What did he say it was? 18 points on it. 5 for the 5 pillars of Islam and 13 for the states of Malaysia. So cool. Such a different way of thinking about things. I've literally just walked across the road from the mosque to this building here, which has got me fascinated, which is the train headquarters. It's not even anything that fancy. Built in 1917. So it's like, flip the camera around and look at the architecture. It's so gothic. This is just awesome, like the detail on that, amazing. And this is a train station, the white building across the road. So like train headquarters, train station, and our driver was just saying when I was asking him about it, if I can zoom in, you can see that it's like a little bit unkept, and that's just them trying to keep up after COVID lockdowns and restrictions being put in place. But yeah, just straight across the road from the mosque. This is absolutely beautiful. Just literally down the road from the mosque, we found the meaning of Kuala Lumpur. Kuala meaning the meeting of two rivers, and Lumpur meaning muddy river. Do you know what all these, like, there's just all this like steam coming out of the sides too. There's so much artwork around here, like this whole walkway down here. Just all these buildings covered in beautiful art. The stairs are like literally vertical. No, just hold Dad's hand, darling. Okay, so we just got inside the caves. My legs are literally shaking. Number 1, because I'm unfit. Number 2, my foot was too big for the step. Number 3, I literally thought I was going to fall over the entire time. No word of a lie, it's so much easier going up the stairs than going down. My legs are literally shaking, like from nerves of going down. Plus, my son trying to paddle the monkeys does not help. So we are leaving the Batu Caves. I don't even know if I gave like a preface of where we are, but that's where we are. We're at Batu Caves, which is like half an hour outside Kuala Lumpur. I did like an add-on with our driver because it was just meant to be a city tour, but I couldn't be bothered to catch public transport here, so we got him to do it as well. It is the day after Chinese New Year, so it's a little bit busier. Plus there is a festival coming up, so they're setting up for that here, and there are a lot of people like getting ready for that, of course. So there's a lot more people than usual apparently, but I don't know, it's like the main tourist destination in Kuala Lumpur, so. To get our washing done, so we're leaving Kuala Lumpur tomorrow, but I can't remember exactly the amenities and what I booked, and there was a laundromat just near where we're staying, so because we've got backpacks we don't actually have that many things, so we're in Little India, it's like 10 AM, things are just kind of starting to kick off, including the use of the laundromat. So yeah, 4 minutes until our dry is finished. It was like token based here, so I think it cost us like 13 ringgit to use the washing machine and 7 ringgit to use the dryer. So it's not too bad. It's like less than $10 off, and I didn't have any washing powder, so I went across the road and I bought some for 4 ringgit, which is about like $1.20 Australian. Today it has been raining all day. It has not been very nice weather at all, so we've kind of just been like chilling out. We did some washing. Alice had to sleep. Anyway, it's quite nice this afternoon, so we've come out. We got a train. Well, we tried to get a train, like the metro. It was not successful. We ended up having to get off at a different station and then walk. It wasn't too far. It literally was like 7 minutes. But we have arrived because I wanted to come and see the Petronas Twin Towers, because we just drove past them yesterday. Alice was too tired, so we didn't get out. Here, this is so cool. It's like a bobble. I don't know, it's like, it looks like a bonsai, but it's not a bonsai. They're literally not what I was expecting. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know, maybe it makes me sound dumb. Like, I don't know, there's a lot more metal. Like, I don't know what it's made out of, but from far away, now that I'm up close, it doesn't really look as bad, but from far away, it looks like a lot of metal. It's been Chinese New Year, and so we just got some, there's like a photo booth here, the shopping centre for Chinese New Year, so we just got our photos taken. Like, you got all dressed up, and then yeah, it was like free.